Alright, so yeah, basically we're done with the local storage, tapos yung events, no? Tapos ilagay na rin natin sa YouTube natin. Tapos ito yung structure natin, no? Alright, so for the ano yun, sa dome natin, no? Dome manipulation. So we cover lahat, no? So it's in child nodes, create element, documents, event bubbling, tapos ito yung mga ano eh, add event listener. Inedit ko na yan dun sa ano, sa YouTube natin. Tapos how to use with ano, yung mga key and inputs, no, na events, tapos yung ano, mouse event, get element, get element by ID, and so on. Local storage, we're done with the local storage. So now we're going to create a new folder siguro para at least medyo mas malinis. Lagay natin dito is dome project. Alright? So basically, yung gagawin din natin is kung ano yung ano, yung sinasample natin nung last time kasi gusto ko maging working ano yun eh, application yun. So dun sa dome project, we're going to create a dalawang file which is yung unang file will be index.html. Alright? And next one will be app.js file. Alright? So after that, I'm going to use ano, materialize CSS. Okay? So para sa UI or user interface natin. So let's add a boilerplate which is exclamation point lang, no? Para magkaroon tayo. Tapos lagay natin dito is task list. Right? Ito yung application na bubuin natin. Punta tayo dun sa materialize documentation, CSS. Kunin natin yung mga dependency natin. So get started. Tapos we're using ano, CDN or Content Delivery Network, no? Total naka-internet naman tayo. So I'm going to grab this line of code, then paste in, kasi siya yung compiled and minified CSS natin. Right? Para at least magamit natin yung mga CSS components ni Materialize. So, para naman doon sa interactive components, syempre gusto natin kunin yung JavaScript para sa compiled and minified JavaScript. Alright. So, since si Materialize is, naka-dependency siya with jQuery, alright? So, si Materialize mismo, no, kung napansin nyo, jQuery. So, kailangan natin ng CDN jQuery. So, jQuery CDN. Right? So, let's dito, code.jQuery CDN. Tapos, yung, kunin natin yung pinaka-new version. So, minified. So, let's grab this one para magamit natin. Then, paste in here. Lagyan natin ng comment para at least alam natin kung para saan to. So, it's a jQuery CDN. Alright, tapos I think kailangan din natin ng icons. Alright, kasi I think baka kailanganin natin. So, para sigurado, no? So, we need to grab this line of code. Ito yung usage, no? Paano para mag-work siya. Then, maliban doon, kasi kung napansin nyo, we're using Font Awesome. Okay, so kailangan natin ng Font Awesome. So, meron naman akong credentials sa Font Awesome. So, I discussed dun yan sa so Creative Web Design. So, Font Awesome. So, let's just wait, na. Tapos, i-codes natin kung ano yung UI natin. Alright? So, here, nandito na yung credential ko. So, I need to go to the kits para makuha yung credential. So, ito yon. So, click ko siya. Tapos, mapupunta siya mismo dun sa ito, yung kits ko. Para magamit ko yung Font Awesome. Right? So, I will copy, then paste in here. Doon na JavaScript siya. Pero, dahil Font Awesome lang siya, icon siya. So, oops, ano to? Nasama. Okay. Right. So, sa taas dapat siya. Icon kasi siya. So, this one is Font Awesome. Alright. I think kompleto na yung dependency natin and we need to have a script tag, no, with a attribute of source. Kailangan natin ilagay yung app.js natin. Kasi dito tayo magko-codes ng JavaScript. Right. So, before that, I think we're done with the dependencies at mga kailangan natin. So, close ko to para malinis. And let's start coding. No? So, as of the moment, kapag na-open natin yan with live server, pag check natin, of course, walang kahit ano dito. Pero nakalagay dito task list. Right? So, ngayon, mag-start tayo mag-create ng UI. Okay? So, we're using Materialize. No? So, gagamitin natin yung mga components ni Materialize para mas maganda at saka mas mabilis tayo makapag-build na. So, let's add a division. So, kapag division, dot na lang. Add a container. Right? Dun sa container, I'm going to add a row. So, gagamitan ko to ng emmet para mas mabilis. As a child of column, has a class of S12. Right? Then, dun sa column na yon, I'm going to add a division as a class of chord. And going to put an ID. So, hashtag yun or number sign. ID of main. Alright? So, siya yung pinaka-main natin na chord, no? And I'm going to add a division as a class of chord-content kasi we're using chord. So, siya yung parang pinaka-lalagyan ng chord natin. So, right now, we're going to put a span na may class of chord-title. Anong title daw natin? Lagyan natin dito, task list. Save natin, check natin kung ano magiging itsura. So, we have a chord. Meron natin nagpapa-admit. Si Araya. Si Sir Rex. Alright? Ayan. So, we develop or structure na the chord, no, na nasa loob siya ng isang column with a chord content with a span of chord title. Alright? So, I hope that yung mga galing sa akin sa creative web design, you're familiar with this line of code, no? So that's the beauty of using framework. So either way, kung gusto yung matuto pa ng iba pang framework maliban sa Materialize. All right. So after that task list, I'm going to create a row. Okay? Dun sa row natin, I'm going to build a form. Okay, form na merong ID. Has an ID of task form. Alright, so we don't need yung action. Alright, so let's just focus on front-end development with JavaScript. So we're going to use a division as a class of input dash field. Alright, then lagyan natin siya ng column and gusto natin cover niya yung buong row. Kaya S12 yung ginamit natin. Pero siya yung division, sino daw ilalagay natin doon? An element tag of input. Lagyan natin siya ng ID of task. Right? So, yung niya, yung type niya will be in text, will be fine. Tapos lagyan lang natin dito name is equal to task na lang din. Right? So, kapag sinave natin yan, we're going to have an input. Okay? Okay, yun, input field. Right? So, after that, syempre, lagyan natin ng label para yung user alam niya kung para saan ba tong input na to. Okay, so let's add a label na merong nakalagay doon is new task. So, parang sinasabi niya, oops, or task. Ayan, so, para saan to? Task. Kakaroon na tayo ng new task na label. Alright, kasi ang plano natin, kapag nag-add tayo dito, learn.js, kapag sinubmit natin siya kasi nasa form tayo, pupunta siya dun sa part ng task. Right, katulad nung pinakita ko sa inyo nung last time. Alright, so after that, we're going to, saan yung form? Ito. Alright, so let's create a input. Input has a class of btn. So, ibig sabihin, itong input field na to, gusto natin is maging button siya. Right? So, kung btn siya, dapat yung type natin will be submit. Right? Kasi ang gusto natin, ganito yung magiging itsura niya. Submit. So, kapag nag-click tayo dito, learn.js, kapag click natin or enter natin, magsasubmit siya. Alright? Kaya pinasok natin siya sa loob ng form. Okay. So, sige, lagyan lang natin siya ng value para at least alam natin kung, alam ng user ko ano yung ilalagay niya. Sabihin natin, add task. So, save natin. So, instead na submit, lagay niya dito, add task. So, parang in-inform natin si user na, okay, Ang kailangan ko palang lagay dito is add task. Diba? Alright. So, after that, after nung, wait lang. I think, after nung card content, where's the card content? This one. I think closing. So, after the card content, we're going to create another division. Okay, so yung division na yun, pangalanan natin siya ng card dash action na class. Alright, so card action. Sa baba niya, meron tayong h5 or heading 5 na merong title or an ID of task title. Task dash title. Alright, so anong pangalan daw nung ID natin? So yung content will be task. So in-inform lang natin siya. So dito, ayan, meron na tayong task. Alright, so nasa loob siya ng isang card action. So after that, I wanted to add a division as a class of input dash field. Input field natin, gusto natin merong column, tapos cover niya yung buong column. Alright, then sa loob niya, meron tayong input. Oops, malalobat ako. Wait lang. Kunin ko lang yung yung charger ko. Wait. Hello, dyan pa kayo? Anyone? Ayan, good. Sorry medyo biglang pala, lobat na ako. Hindi ko napansin. Anyway, so let's continue. So dun sa loob ng card action, we're going to put a input dash field. Alright, thank you. And just add a column. Oops, no. Tapos na pala yun. So input lang na element tag. Alright, lagyan natin siya ng ID. So hashtag kapag ID, diba? Filter. Alright. So return natin. So kasi yung purpose natin is we wanted to, if filter natin yung mga tasks na gagawin natin. So we're going to put this one, a name. So okay lang yung yung type niya will be a text. So filter na lang din natin yung name. Right. Then also we need to have a label na merong text content or text node na filter task. With S. Alright. So lagyan natin dito filter. Save natin. Ayan. Oops, ba't parang wala siya sa loob? Dapat nasa loob siya. Okay, I think sa card content, dapat nasa loob pa rin sila ng card content. Pero sa labas ng form. Oh no. What happened? Wait lang Card content. Ito yung card content. Kailangan ba nasa loob siya ng form? Wait lang Sabi opening na ito. Bakit nagkaganon?
Feeling ko sa loob ng form, sir.
Sa loob siya ng form?
Kasi diba parang pangalawang division yung form?
Kasi dapat parang ma-filter niya. Dito. Sige, try natin dito.
Gawa ka ng bagong form?
Ayan, dito. Ayan, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So, technically, hindi siya nasa loob ng form, pero nasa loob siya ng row. Ayan. Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Ayan, so ito yun. Card action. Ayan, so, miss out. Right. So, basically, we wanted to have a, let's say, dito, kapag nag-add tayo dito, kapag pinut natin, tapos mapupunta siya dito sa baba, as we can also filter. Okay, yun yung application na gagawin natin. Merong filter. And then, right after that, as an event. Right after this, we're going to create a UL. So UL has a class of collection. So i-empty natin yung yung LI na mayroong collection item kasi I don't want to have a yung parang hard-coded na task dito. Gusto natin is dynamic. So nilagay natin to para gamitin natin later yung append. Okay? So siguro mas better kung nakaganito na lang siya. Then after that, we're going to add an A tag na merong class of clear task. Oops. Clear task. Then I want it to be a class of BTN, and BTN as a class of, lagyan natin siya ng purple dash, or not purple dash text but purple button. Lagay natin dito, let's see, clear task. So save natin. Yung href natin, this one is a BTN kaya wala siyang href. So save natin. So we have this. No? So ang purpose natin for this small application is to use, or where we're able to to yung magamit yung mga methods at saka yung mga na-discuss natin with the fundamentals and the DOM lesson. So by doing this, magagamit natin lahat ng na-discuss natin. So I hope that this one, no? I-cut ko muna for para lang dun sa UI, para kapag in-upload ko siya, etong lesson na to is para lang dun sa UI. Alright, so with that,